and welcome to Fortnightly Frontier, the show where we prove just how much we don't know about Chris Roberts' upcoming space simulator mega game, Star Citizen. I am Dironator, and I am joined by the coolest and most smartest coast in the world, Loose Unit. We are back from vacation and we are ready to go. Well, we have no idea what happened in the past few weeks, but we're going to try anyway. Isn't that right, Joe?
Yes, we are. We have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. But that's basically par for the course for any episode so far anyway, so...
Yes, it is, indeed.
Let's start with the Hyper News.
Hyper News.
Around the Verse episodes 1 through 4 have been released. The Wingman Sanger replacement show was off to a bit of a shaky start, in my opinion, but it is getting there very nicely.
10 for the Chairman. Episodes 25 through 28 have been released. More of the same as usual. It's pretty much just the same questions in a different way over and over.
Michael Viewmaster Morland has launched his new show. It's called Galactic Enquiry. Episodes 1 and 2 have already been released, and you can find the links to them below in the description.
And we will talk about that later, but the new episodical lore stories have been released called Orbital Supermax, and I really can't wait for episode 2 because it is awesome.
And Arena Commander multiplayer has now reached 200,000 people. Yay. Are you in there yet, Joe?
I am.
I'm not. Not yet. We'll talk more about that later.
And a special announcement, we are going to the Star Citizen Gamescom event. We hope to record an episode there, or a special thing there, of some description.
And hopefully even get a few interviews in with the more prominent members of the community, or even developers.
Or even Chris Roberts.
And that is it for the Hyper News.
And the Arena Commander update, as we mentioned before, 200,000 people now, and I am one of them.
And I'm not.
And you are not.
Because, as I've mentioned before, all my ships were gifted to me before, and I only became a proper backer when I bought some fish for my hangar. So my number is something around 238,000. And I have a bit of waiting to do still. But what's the multiplayer like, Joe?
I have to admit, I've kind of got back into the country like a few days ago. I actually got the email when I was away. But I played it for about 3 minutes, and I spawned into the world, flew around in circles, and then got shot by someone because I couldn't figure out how to lock onto him. And got destroyed, and then I had to go out to a concert, so I haven't actually played it, so I'm a bit embarrassed about that. How about we drink to our ignorance?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I think that even if I had been invited already, I wouldn't be playing because you can't rebind keys, and some of the keys are really stupidly bound, and
yeah,
I need my keys rebinding now, please.
Yeah, I wouldn't change much. There's like 4 or 5 keys which I would change, but they are killing it for me. Just I go to instinctively press buttons to do things, and then suddenly I'm flying in a different direction, and or I'm slowing down, or it's just this confusion in my brain, and I'm not going to relearn it because there's a few other games that I play that use the keys in that way, and it's
yeah, especially when it comes to rolling with the keyboard, it's a bit odd for now, and hopefully it'll be addressed soon. But other than that, hasn't been really much changed in Arena Commander. They're fixing bugs, they're working behind the scenes mostly, no new features.
I think they added a few things. I'm not sure what. Nothing too relevant.
One of them was helmet animations, but I tried it today, and as soon as the animation is supposed to play, everything just disappears. The helmet, my hands, and I can only hear sounds of the helmet being put on, and that's it.
Yeah, I got some. I remember I did it, and there was something weird. So
it's broken. It's alpha. Yay.
Yeah.
But what can you expect?
Yeah, exactly. But it does work. I did connect to a game. I did see other players flying around for a bit, and then I got killed. So it's Yeah, and I guess for the next space engineer, no,
Space bar.
for the next Spacebar episode, we will hope to bring you a bit of that more in depth,
A bit more in-depth view into the multiplayer aspect of Arena Commander, if I'm in it.
Yes.
If not,
hopefully within the next week, because we'll be doing the recording next weekend for that.
Yeah.
Within the next week. So hopefully, Darionator will have access by then. We shall see. But they did make a big jump from 30,000 to 200,000.
Yeah, they're progressing a lot quicker than I was expecting them to. From 30,000 to 200,000, that's a bit.
Yeah.
A bit quick. But if the backend's holding up, more power to them.
Yeah. Well, they're obviously trying to push it to the limits now, so that's a really good sign. Push it to them.
Okay, and that's it for the Arena Commander update. Not much there, but hopefully more to come in the next few weeks.
And Galactic Inquiry has been released. That's Michael Viewmaster Morland's episode series about the community.
Right, and I had no idea it was releasing already, so even though I was right here and you were completely out of the country, literally, you know more about it than I do. So I'm just gonna leave it to you to describe what the hell it is, and I'm going to drown my shame in alcohol. Because even though on a hot summer's day like today, you would think that this glass would be filled with your run-of-the-mill, deliciously ice-cold iced tea, it's not.
I don't drink iced tea. I live in Germany. I drink beer.
Yeah, well, it's got alcohol in it, don't worry.
But anyway, the Galactic Inquiry, it's kind of hard to explain. Not really. It's not hard to explain at all, actually. It's about community news, community information, and they have a whole bunch of stuff thrown in there. It's quite a cool show. It is, and the one important thing, it's very different from Around the Verse in terms of the content that they're showing, which I think is really important. And actually, those two shows are probably, well, and this one, of course, this one's really, really, really important. You must subscribe. But those two shows are going to give you, if you only want to watch a couple of shows, and this one, of course, are going to give you a really good perspective from the community side and the actual developer side of the game world, as it were.
Is this show sanctioned by Chris Roberts? Is it part of CIG, or is it just a completely separate thing?
No, it's a completely separate thing. And it was started up, you can go and pledge money to them for each episode, so you can give them a donation episode and stuff. I can't remember the name of it. There's a couple of services that do it, and I think they've got one or both. And you can
I think it's on patreon.com/Michael Mullen or something like that.
Yeah, Patreon is the one, yeah. Check out the channel link below, and then you'll be able to find the links to their Patreon stuff if you want to do that. It is really good. I think it's the best community show I've seen, except for our one, of course.
Yes, of course.
Our one is much better. But yeah, it's great quality, and I actually really enjoyed it. They've got some sort of funny stuff in there, and some other stuff which is kind of not that funny, but and they've improved a lot as well.
Right, and hopefully we could get a little collaboration going on. Maybe we'll appear on their show. Maybe Michael will agree to do a little interview on our show, like Fuzzy Modem did a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
Love you, Morlan. Love your show. Love your work.
Yeah. Hey,
we'll be shooting him a message. Maybe get something going on.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, it's worth checking out if you want to see a different show than
Round the Verse.
Round the Verse. And yeah, go check out Galactic Inquiry.
Right, and that is it for episode 12 of Fortnightly Frontier. We will see you in a fortnight.
In a fortnight or in a week, because we're doing Spacebar.
Spacebar. See you in the verse.
See you in the verse. Plop, plop, plop.
The Wingman Sanga show, the Wingman Sanga replacement show.
That's a very bad smile. Chris Roberts. I'm coming for you.
And as mentioned before, here's Joe's joke.
Galactic Inquiry.
What would your mother say if she knew how you behaved on the internet?
She's sitting right over there. Just to explain, if this goes in the bloopers, I want you to put the context in there. My mum is over in Europe for a holiday, so she's actually sitting on the couch right over there on her iPad at the moment. Being very quiet because I told her because we're recording an episode.